Hey, Bubba. Hey, I just want to talk to you real quick about the value of responding as opposed to reacting. I'll just talk to you real quick about a scenario that I just got into. So there's a business deal that was potentially going down, and I've known this doctor. I've worked with them in the past, and we were thinking about doing obviously a business that had to involve with a doctor. And so I call this doctor, and we had a business structure set up, and everything was agreeable. Everybody was really excited. More information came out, and they found out they had more resources and flipped the whole business deal to a huge favorability towards them, which means they were going to take a ton of the profits and kick a little bit our way. In my opinion, like business in general, relationships is, you don't screw people over. And greed will kill things fast. So, I was really disappointed. I wanted to react, and my first instincts were to kill everything and just say, you do it on your own. Right? Yeah, you think you have everything figured out, but there's a lot of gaps that you're not looking at, that you're undervaluing, and good luck, right? And so the importance for me that I've learned over the years, and I was pretty burnt up about it. Had a little depression around it. These types of deals don't come along all the time. So, I was working on just being present, and I bit my tongue. I didn't say all that I wanted to say, and I didn't act on all the things I wanted to act on. And I just started communicating my principles. And I said I'm frustrated with this other business partner, potential. And that's not something that I do. I reached out to a number of people when I learned about the inquiry of this business, and I had friends that were saying, hey, I want to do that with you. And my principles are, I started this with somebody else. I need to see it all the way through. And if it doesn't work, then yes. But that's how it goes. For me, I'm not a cutthroat. I'm not trying to be greedy. So the way it played out is, there's alternatives. Let's look at alternatives. Let's scale down and look at doing 100% and scale up from there. And I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it's gonna go through or not, but I'm gonna walk through this, and I feel a lot more comfortable with partners that are on the same page with principles and values than I do with a bigger business and people that I don't find honestly trustworthy, because their values are off. If they're willing to flip that much that fast, they're not smart enough to see the value in all the components, and they're not educated enough to see the gaps that are going to be present. So it's little things like that. And that goes back to, it starts with my friendships. It started with my friendships. My friendships had developed the same way. People will flip their friendships, their priorities. I'm going to go hang out with them instead. Like, oh, okay. We had plans, but now you're flipping your plans because they're more exciting, or they have something funner going on. It all starts there. True friends don't abandon you. True friends don't look at scenario based time allotments, where they spend their time. Well, this is going to be a lot more fun, so I'm going to go here. That's a fair weather friend, and it's good to have some fair weather friends. It just keep them in fair weather friend space, farther away from your heart than you would put someone you call your best friend, your bestie, or whatever, people are calling it nowadays. You know, that person should always be your right hand. You know, somebody who's got your back no matter what, and it doesn't matter what you have or don't have, they're there for you. You know, that's a big deal. You trust those people. We talk about it all the time. People show you what they think of you. Now, words don't matter. People can talk all day long out of the side of their neck, but where they put their time and their money is exactly where you'll find their heart. And if somebody's not willing to put their heart in you, then make sure you have them in the correct placement around your life, which is not next to your heart. So just some helpful hints and tips. I just want to keep talking about the wisdom of life, and hopefully you're not going to have an easy run at this. You're going to fail. Man, it's going to be heartbreaking, dude. None of us survives this. It's the way it is. But you don't have to go through as much pain. You don't have to. I'm here to talk about this stuff and for you to explore these principles in your life and with your relationships, with the people around you. I want to always be here for you to talk and to help you understand different perspectives. You know, the difference between reacting and responding, and allowing that universe and other people's lives to unfold and to blossom before judging. You know, it's so important to let things blossom before you make a decision on its value. It's so important, and it's hard. That's what makes this stuff so hard. Is the waiting game. We all want answers to feelings right now, and we gotta be more patient than that. I love you so much, bud, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna pick you up, and we're gonna go back to learn some letters, and maybe we'll try to make another video this weekend. Definitely doing some barbecue. I can't wait for the pool to open, dude. We're gonna hit that pool hard. Right to the pool, straight from school, man. You're the light of my life. You're the light of my life. I love you so much. I'll see you soon, bud.